Welcome back to Gone Wandering with Tom and Anna. Today we're on another long dirt road in search of a town called Skidoo and then a second one called Harrisburg. Unlike other Death Valley boom towns, Skidoo flourished for nearly 10 years. At its height in 1907, it boasted 700 residents, a newspaper, a bank, school, and telephone service. You wouldn't know that today, would you? Mines in this area pulled $1.6 million in gold, and that's when it was $20 an ounce. That's like 5,000 pounds of gold, or 134 million in today's dollars. This made Skidoo one of the most productive gold camps in California. I guess that's why they made their homesteads in such a remote area. We finally found the town site, but there's not much left. I wondered how a town like this, or structures in general, fell apart to the point that there was nothing left. Well, a few days ago, a windstorm came through our camping area, and I'll tell you what, it blew so hard that we couldn't even go outside. I guess that's why the sheet metal is all scattered around for quite a distance. Here's a compact car. Kind of like a bicycle, but this is a car. You know how you fold them up and take them and put them in your carry them? So this big mountain here of rock and rubble is all waste rock that they've pulled out of a mine. They put it into that ore chute there, throw it in a truck, and drive it around the corner, and I'll show you what's around the corner in a second here. This is actually pretty cool. Look how they've built up all that waste rock to hold up their ore bin. That's pretty cool. Now this looks interesting. These are what they call bat gates, I guess. But this one's been cut off. So let's go see what we can find here. You know, it's been here for close to 100 years, so probably it'll last another 100 or so. Left or right? Right-hand rules. We've come upon another Y in the mine here. That way looks pretty interesting, but right-hand rule again, so let's go straight and see what we find. So this adit that we're in is the main haulage tunnel where they'd pull out all of the material and send it down to the mill or over the side. And this is a chute from a higher level. They'd run the car in there and then they'd fill up the car and send it outside. But it looks like it's been holding back dirt for a long time and all this rock, and it's finally given way and blown out. I think I'm going to stop here and go check out that Y section. Here is some sturdy timbering to hold up the ceiling. Well, this area they've pulled ore out of. Well, these tunnels go back a long way still. It'd be fun to go exploring, but not by myself. So, and I'm sure Anna's probably starting to get nervous out there because she's out at the portal. So I think I'll call this a good day and turn around. It's been fun exploring in here for sure. So those ore carts from the mine would go into the top of this building, which housed the stamp mill. Using gravity, rock would flow from the top through different rock crushers, ultimately into a fine powder, where using flotation and cyanide, they would separate the gold. So this did the primary rock crushing. I don't know if you can see that or not, the ore bin up there. It'd come through a primary rock crusher, come sliding down through here into that ore bin and down out the bottom of that. This is actually up inside. Rocks come into this chute here. They flow out of there. There's still some rock in there. And there's the hammers. There's some big pulley wheels up there that must have been tied to some generator of some sort. So the rock would come down from up above. It would come out here. These things would go up and down, completely crush it to sand. It would come out over these flotation tables, and the gold would settle, and the waste rock would go over the side. There's 3 of them here. This is amazing. There's some of the wheel works down there. And up above it is one of these pulleys. And if you notice, that pulley is actually wood. How awesome is this? Those cams raise the levers. Raise and drop them. And these are at the end, and they just pulverize the rock. The ends here are actually replaceable. These 2 still have them, and the others are missing. But the ends are replaceable because eventually they wear down. Okay, now we've come up another rickety set of stairs here. There's the top of the pulley. And here's the top of the hammers. Well, this has been a fascinating visit. In many ways, not much has changed in the method of gold mining today. Our last stop will be Harrisburg, where Shorty Harris and his partner Pete Agaberry discovered gold in 1905. A small town of Harrisburg blossomed as Pete worked the claim until his death in 1945. Let's go in Pete's house and see what we can find. Beautiful stove, refrigerator. There's probably a gas-powered refrigerator. There's his bedroom. No windows. That's odd. Wow, the linoleum is still there. Let's see if there's anything cold in the refrigerator. Nah. Wow, look at little tiny pieces of drapery still left. I don't know whose house this is. Wow, that is some pretty awesome linoleum there. I assume this to be another bedroom. This one has windows, along with the kicked out walls. That's a shame. More linoleum. Just a two-bedroom house, I guess? Huh. It's a shame that somebody over the years has put holes in all the walls. I don't know when that's occurred. We were here before, but I can't remember if it was in this shape then, or I don't know. This must be the bathroom. There's the what's left of the sink and the hot water heater, and behind me is the shower. Well, let's head up to the mine and see if there's anything left there. Well, here's Pete keeping a watchful eye on the mine he worked for 40 years. That's going to be all for this video. Thanks for joining us, and I hope you follow along next time.